Hey guys, it is Damak here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back once again for my Sheffield United career mode. Today we're here for episode 8 and our first game is at home at Bramall Lane against Manchester United. But if you did miss the last episode, you missed out on a treat as we worked our way up to 10th place in the Premier League. We've got a game in hand in West Ham. We can draw level with them if we win this match, which is very unlikely against a top 6 side like Manchester United. But Man United have been struggling so far this season. They're already down in 19th, 11 points from 12 games. They'll be hoping to up their game today and get some points, move further up the table and mount their attack on a top 6 finish this season. Also guys, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot and it does help me out. Also, the support on this series has been amazing so far. I can't thank you guys enough. The comments as well have been so nice and so helpful. And also, if you want to let me know for any transfers you want me to do in the January transfer window, if they're from the UK, Ireland or France, let me know down in the comments below, because that's what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to build on these kind of players, kind of young players that we can build up. So after a miracle win against Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we come into this Man United game. We're hosting them. The curse has hopefully been broken, and let's go into this match and hopefully can beat this Manchester United squad that have not been performing so far this season. So let's go and do this. As we host Manchester United at Bramall Lane, this is the home side we're going for. Dino obviously starts in goals with Baldock, Egan, O'Connell, Jagielka and Osborne, the back three with the two fullbacks. Morrison, Besic and Norwood will be in the midfield, and Muse and Billy Sharp will start up top. De Gea starts in goals for Man United as Young, Baye, Tuanzebe and Hector are at the back. Pogba and McTominay start in the CDM roles as Greenwood, Gomez and Sanchez are in the midfield. Martial starts up top for the Red Devils today, and this is a very strong side from them today. They are not messing about. They want to win this game, and so do we. Obviously it's going to be a bit harder for us. We're not got as talented players as them. They're talented in different ways really, but let's get this game underway as we're going to pass it around and see if we can just get a feel for the game. Pogba finds himself with the ball in the centre of the park. He just turns Mohamed Besic there. Pogba's on the ball once again, the Frenchman. We don't want him to have a shot. He plays inside to Gomez. Beautiful tackle there by O'Connell. And Martial can now switch play out to Hector. They've kind of killed off this attack, or have they? As Sanchez turns George Baldock. He plays it inside. O'Connell can pick up the ball. And we could possibly mount our counter-attack here with Besic. No, we can't, as Hector wins the ball back. Gomez now for Man United. It's past the post. Have a counter-attack as Morrison can play it wide to Ben Osborne. He cuts inside of his defender, plays it right inside to Elise Muse. Muse out wide into George Baldock. There's some space in the box for Baldock, only as far as Billy Sharp, as it bounces straight in front of David De Gea. That is half time. Not much has happened this half, as Manchester United have been controlling the ball in their half. Osborne can find Besic inside. He's got some space. Muse finds nobody on this far side. Baldock was there, but he was unable to find him. So now Sanchez picks up the ball on this left hand side. He runs towards the corner flag. I don't know what he's going to have to do there. He plays inside to Gomez. A good save from Henderson. And in the 54th minute, he's tested for one of the first times in this match. Manchester United finally get it into our final third and have an attack. Pogba will whip in this corner. It's only going to be as far as Martial. He whips it back into Tuanzebe though on the edge of the box. Man United have kind of screwed up this attack, or have they? Pogba into the box. Henderson can punch away. He's got some space and some time. Morrison can find its way into Muse. Muse can chip the ball over the top into George Baldock. I think he's onside. He's going to cut back, wait for people to get in the box. He's whipped the ball into the box. It's fallen to nobody but Ashley Young. We can pick up in the edge of the box with Mohamed Besic. He's taken 2 touches. He's going to hit it. A great save from David De Gea to push it past the post and out for a corner kick. Ollie Norwood is going to whip in the corner kick though. It's a bit wide. It's fallen to O'Connell and it's past the post. Once again, this time it's out for a goal kick. Phil Jagielka, that's a poor ball. What is that from Jagielka? It's not who I intended it to go to. As Sanchez picks up the ball, can now find Greenwood. He's finally onside as Mason Greenwood is back into Sanchez. He's cut onto his right foot into Greenwood. And would you look at that, a poor pass from Phil Jagielka places the ball on a plate for Manchester United to attack once again. Mason Greenwood, the man that we were looking to sign in January, has scored against us once again. It happened with Che Adams in the last episode in the cup game against Southampton, but today Mason Greenwood gets a run, hits it first time, straight past Dean Henderson, and it's 1-0 to United. Ben Osborne proving to be a tough gun for Manchester United, falls to Norwood. You can play inside into Ravel Morrison, takes a touch, he bangs it, Morrison. It's a good save by De Gea, and Eric Bailly can clear once again. It's going to be kept in by Greenwood. I thought that was out for a throw-in, but Man United get off lucky once again. Manchester United are going to be trying to attack once again. They need to secure the win, as they know that we scored 2 last-minute goals in the last episode. Lingard now on the left-hand side. He's crossed it into the box. Greenwood. Oh my word. Mason Greenwood scores the second for Man United. And we're 2-0 down. We are 2-0 down. Mason Greenwood secures the win for the Red Devils. And just as I was talking about, they need to secure the win. They have done so. Mason Greenwood with the header, unstoppable there by Henderson anyway. That's just unfortunate. So it hasn't seemed to work out for us so far on the day. But obviously we know Manchester United were playing their full lineup. I don't know how they've been struggling so much this season, as we played it out wide into Baldock. George Baldock can cut inside, can play it out into Pogba. And there they are, the type of passes that we've been playing all day. As the game ends, 2-0 to Manchester United, even though it says we have won 2-0 on the scoreboard there on the left. The fans are booing. I don't know why. Manchester United are a much better club than ourselves, so I don't know why they're booing us. It was kind of equal on the day, but Manchester United came out winners. 6 shots for Man U, 4 for ourselves. We both had 3 on target. We had just more possession, but we were unable to find the back of the net. Man of the match today went to Mason Greenwood, as you would expect. 2 goals to win the game for your team. De Gea only made 4 saves, Henderson only made 3. So it was quite a disappointing game in terms of the goalkeepers making saves, but in the end we've lost points. But did we expect to win them anyway? Not really. We were slight underdogs today, and we did not manage to avoid defeat against Manchester United. What are my thoughts on this loss? We will bounce back from this, because obviously Man United, as I said so many times, they're such a good side. I don't know why they're so low in the table. We will bounce back with a win, surely. We did not manage to score today and ended up losing the game. What went wrong? Well, we just couldn't seem to get past their back 5 or back 6. I don't know what they had. They had so many players back. We couldn't play our usual game, we'll say that, because they had so many players back. We weren't able to get a through ball in to the main 2. Is our inability to stop Greenwood the reason behind our failure? I'll just say he's a really good player. I'll just say that, and he's making a difference. Hopefully he can make a difference at Sheffield United, maybe, if he wants to come here in January. But other than that, that is all of our questions done, and we have to go back to the drawing board. So our next game finds ourselves away at Wolves, who are a team that are also struggling so far this season in the Premier League. And possibly we can take a point from them. They've got a very good side as well. It depends whether they play the weakened side, because obviously we've just been promoted. You don't need to risk your best players, but that's a kind of glitch that's going on right now. But Manchester United seem to play a very good team against us, so maybe it's dependent on where they are in the league. Wolves are below us in the league, I believe, so maybe they might play a better team. But anyway, if we can get a point from them, if we can get a draw, I will be delighted. But it's all up for grabs in the day, as we're going to go into this match. As we walk out the tunnel on this sunny day here in Wolverhampton, we are expecting to get some points. We're aiming for some points, but it depends on what team they line up with. As you can see here, Callum Robinson, 5 assists so far. He's top of the assists leaderboard so far. As you can see, Newcastle are second in the league. I don't know how they got there. We are in 10th on 17 points, as the Newcastle seem to have a spur in performance, and they've jumped above Man City. The home side line up like this. Pachuchio starts in goals with Rasmussen, Miranda, Sanderson, Kilman and Johnny at the back. Jodeo, Perry and Neves are in the middle, and up top they've got Bonatini and Raul Jimenez. They've got an okay lineup. I don't think it's the strongest lineup, but on the other hand, we're lining up with Henderson in goals, Freeman, Egan, Basham, O'Connell and Stevens are at the back. We've changed up most of the lineup. Lundstrom, Norwood and Robinson start in the midfield, and up top we've got Lys Mousset and Billy Sharp once again. So we've mixed up the formation once again, we've mixed up the lineup once again as Bonatini gets us underway for a very sunny day here at this Wolves Stadium. But anything can happen with Wolves. I mean, they're beating the top 6 sides in Premier League, and then they're nearly losing to Reading. But we've played it through from Sharp into Mousset. He can cut outside, can Lys Mousset straight away from kick-off. Mousset's having an attack, he plays it through into Ollie Norwood, just taking it first time. Bertizio can save it, falls down into Billy Sharp, who's offside. What a chance. Billy Sharp was offside for that effort from Ollie Norwood, and so close to putting it 1-0 up 5 minutes in. And as I said, we seem to perform better away from home than we do at home games. Maybe it's just the teams we've faced, but that's what I've seen. But Jordeo is now running down the right hand side. He plays it into the box, or that's more of a shot. Ollie Norwood is going to whip the ball in onto the head of absolutely no one. It falls to Robinson, actually. A good save there by Rui Patrizio. Didn't pronounce his name right there, but good save by the Wolves keeper, and we try again. That's what we're going for again. We try again for a goal. Lundstrom picks it up in the centre of the park and play it through into Lys Mousset. He's going to try and dazzle the defender. It's out to Freeman. Freeman into the box. It's a ball back post, and it's cleared away by the Wolves defender once again. Beautiful defending there. Freeman on the ball. Can find it inside to Lundstrom. A ball through from Lundstrom into Lys Mousset. He's not offside. He's getting chased down by the Wolves defenders. He has a hit. Saved by Bertizio. And once again, we're unable to score. We've had another chance and we haven't scored yet. On the right, it is Freeman. Kieran Freeman inside, in towards Mousset. He can find Mousset once again outside into Callum Robinson on the ball. Robinson hits it. A good save by Bertizio. And now he can whip the ball, and once again Freeman goes in for a sliding challenge. It's put out for a corner kick anyway, as Ollie Norwood is going to whip the ball in onto the head of absolutely no one. It can be punched away, and it's onto the edge of the box, onto O'Connell on the volley. It gets blocked once again and can be cleared by Wolves. That's wide. Johnny Otto inside now to Raul Jimenez, and now the ball's through to Jimenez once again. He's through on goal, and there's a gap in our defence, and Jimenez has just put it into the back of the net. I don't understand how he's able to do that. There was such a gap in our defence. I messed up on the defending, but this is not how it's meant to be. This is against the rate of play so far. Look at the gap in our defence. I messed up so badly. As Wolves go 1-0 up through Raul Jimenez, and Henderson couldn't do anything. The defence were at fault. O'Connell gets the ball back, but it's lost again. Bonatini down this right hand side. He crosses it into the box. Henderson punches away, and Robinson can pick up the ball and the pieces that is left with it. As Mousset can find a pass. Now Sharp can find it into Robinson down his left hand side. I thought there was going to be more space there. He can play it through now into Mousset. Possibly a ball into the box. I know it. Roderick is there. Across for Wolves to win the ball back, and once again we're unfortunate not to be able to cross it in. 60 minutes gone. Wolves have played a lovely ball over to Rasmussen there. He's down the right hand side. No cross. Actually the defence have messed up. It's into the box. Norwood can clear only as far as Neves, who heads it back in towards Kilman. Wolves are attacking once again, and their defence is a bit shaky. It falls once again to the goal scorer Jimenez. It's won by O'Connell, and can we counter from this, as we've got Lundstrom on the ball. Lundstrom can try and over the top ball in towards Billy Sharp. He has done so. Billy Sharp's away. He can try and over the top through ball now to Mousset, but it's blocked by Koeman. Back into Billy Sharp, who's trying to attack. Perry's won the ball, and once again another attack goes looming. Another chance goes, as Wolves can turn the tables on us once again. Besic cuts inside, can play the ball into Sharp. Sharp finds the ball into Ravel Morrison. From the edge of the box, he hits it over the bar. Over the bar from Ravel Morrison. We've got 12 minutes left of this match to try find something, but I don't think it is going to be possible. On this left hand side, Moutinho finds Neves, and that's a ball through in towards Raul Jimenez. Down this left hand side, we're unable to catch up to him. I don't know what Egan's do. He's not got the pace. He plays it back though in towards Neves. A great save by Henderson to deny a chance for the second goal. Ruben Neves usually scores from long range. He's unable to convert it from short range. There's Moutinho, can try and whip it into the box. He has done so, only as far as Bassam. And now we can clear once again. Morrison can play a 1-2. Actually, Kani is sharp there. Goes in for a 2-footed challenge to win the ball back. And that is going to be a yellow card when play gets stopped next. And now Wolves can attack once again. Wilson on the ball. He plays it through in towards Saïs. And Saïs, I don't know how you're going to say his name. He's just made this episode go from bad to worse. We've played two very, very strong teams, and it's been very unfortunate that the fixtures have come in quick succession like this. As the ball got played through to Saïs, the defence weren't that problematic this time. It was more the attack that was problematic. Sharp gets a yellow card for his troubles, and once again we try to get a consolation goal in this match. Ravel Morrison can attack against the Wolves defence. No, he can't. He gets tackled. Size for Wolves. Now to Rasmussen. Down this right hand side. He plays probably a 1-2 with the goal scorer. Inside into Jimenez. The defence have just fallen apart. It's played through to Neves. A great save by Henderson. And can we counter? Get one goal at least in this match. Lys Mousset can play it inside. In towards Sharp. It's now Font's way into Ravel Morrison. Down this left hand side. He's got nobody in the middle. And that is a foul. We can get a chance here. Only for a consolation goal though. Enda Stevens takes a quick free kick. Falls to Egan. Now into Mousset. Tries to turn. Roderick is unable to. And the game ends 2-0. It's a repeat of the Manchester United match. But this time it's a lesser team. But still a strong team in Wolves. They started bringing on their stronger players at the very end, which caught us out. 2-0 loss to Wolves. I mean, you can't really complain. It's just how the season goes with the fixtures. But hopefully in the next game against Crystal Palace in the Cup, we can get through to the semi-finals. As you can see, we once again had more shots than our opponent. 10-7. We had just one less on target. Maybe that was a decisive factor. But if we look at the player ratings, it was indeed Ruben Neves who got man of the match. Patricio made 6 saves, and I'm pretty sure all 6 of them were in the first half. Henderson made 5. But even though he made less than the Wolves keeper, he still conceded more, which is very unfortunate. More training for the Youth Academy. King moves up to 59 rated. Rolls moves up to 44 rated. We might be able to play King soon enough if we can. But not in this game anyway against Crystal Palace, as the next game we're away at Crystal Palace for the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup. Loan deal for David Parkhouse has expired and he's returned back to us. Obviously the youth squad will get played in this game, so let's go into this hoping to get a better result and actually get a win in this episode. Otherwise it's just going to be from bad to worse, from episode 7, our highest point so far, to episode 8 where it's just gone downhill. But Billy Sharp is a top scorer, he will be starting today, and let's go in to this game against Crystal Palace. Welcome to Selhurst Park for the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup for the 2019-2020 season. We are exiting the tunnel now with our youth/second team plus Billy Sharp in there. As you can see, we will be up against either Everton or Tottenham in the semi-final, as Man United and Wolves, the teams we just played, are in the semi-final on the other side. So if we get through to the final, we might be playing one of them. Oh, they are playing a strong squad just from these players, and I'm pretty sure they're playing Zaha as well. They are indeed, as Hennessy starts in goals. Kelly, Tompkins, Riedewald and Kolasinac are at the back. Townsend, Benteke, MacArthur and Meyer are in the midfield, and Zaha and Ayew are up top today for Crystal Palace. A 4-4-2. I remember, I think we played Crystal Palace before and Hennessy was a really good player, so it'll be hard to beat him once again today. This time it's a different team coming up against Crystal Palace, with it's the youth team. Verips is in goals with Baldock, Bryan, Basham and Osborne, the back four. We've got Lundstrom, Caruthers, Morrison and Freeman in the midfield. McBurney is holding back in the centre forward position, and Sharp is up top. Can we do the damage today? We're yet to find out. Can we get a win in episode 8? We're yet to find out, as Zaha will get us underway. We're playing a very, very strong squad in this cup. This is going to be a man to watch today. Wilfred Zaha, he's running down the right hand side. He's cleared it into Osborne, straight into Zaha once again. Andros Townsend has a ball on the edge of the box. He's hit it, and he's hit the bar in the process. Andros Townsend, first chance for Crystal Palace, and they've struck the bar. As Freeman picks up the ball on this far side, Carruthers can now find McBurney. In towards Billy Sharp. Can play a through ball now into Lundstrom. John Lundstrom down this far side, plays it inside to Billy Sharp. He can take it first time. 2 touches from Sharp, hits it. It's over the bar. Billy Sharp taking one of our first shots of the game as well. This one's gone over the bar. As the Palace fans are chanting in the background, egging their team on. We don't have that today as we're not at home. But Meyer down this left hand side, plays it inside to Zaha. They've played a 1-2. And now they can possibly attack from this. Benteke, or sorry, that's Ayew makes a run in towards the box. Can we clear it? No, we can't. And Andros Townsend puts his team ahead. It's 1-0 in the quarter final, and we look like we're going to lose every game this episode. I cannot believe it. Ayew with the ball in to the box. Zaha missed it, left it for Townsend, who caught Dean Henderson by surprise. Henderson thought it was going to be Zaha taking it. Townsend took it on the left foot, put it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0. Sharp out wide in towards Freeman on this left hand side. He's going to cut inside. He's going to play the ball through in towards Billy Sharp once again. Sharp into the box, back post. Who's there? Hennessy to punch it away. Hennessy's got the height to just reach. I don't even think he jumped to tip the ball over the head of our attacker. And now Crystal Palace are on the attack once again. Every player can somehow read my passes, and it's not very good at all. Jordan Ayew picks up the ball once again. We need to defend from him, as we have done so with Carruthers in the centre. He's played very well when he has played, and now Freeman can find Carruthers once again out wide into Freeman. Can we get another 1-2? No, we can't. We need to cut back, and we can find Carruthers. Now we can find Ollie McBurney. He's taking a step away from the defender. He's going to hit it from long range. It's over the bar and out for a goal kick. Ollie McBurney has his first chance of the game, and it's one that soars wide a goal. Ayew plays a 1-2 with Zaha. He can find a space in the defence. Can Ayew? He's played a ball through. Osborne's going to chase back because he's out of position. It's into the box. Zaha plays it in. Vidips with a save. And now we need to attack as Meyer has a header. Roy Hodgson egging his team on. And that's a poor pass. That is not what I wanted, as Zaha whips the ball into the box. It's saved by Vidips. Can we get it away? Yes, we can with Freeman. And now it's fallen to Miljojevic once again. Townsend turns outside his man. He plays it into the back of the net. And in the 65th minute, Townsend extends the lead for Crystal Palace. We've not got a lot of time to make this 2-2 once again. So after that goal, we've brought David Parkhouse on. We just got a message in the interval between the last games that he was back from loan. We've brought him on because I put him in the team expecting for him to just play him for a few minutes, but we don't have any other attackers because Moussa is tired. Sharp plays it through to Morrison. Morrison's away from goal. He hits it underneath the keeper of Hennessy, and straight after kickoff we can attack once again because the attacking football there, Morrison with quick footwork, and you can place it underneath Wayne Hennessy in the Crystal Palace net. It's back 2-1, and Ravel Morrison gets a goal, and we can be delighted with that. We just need to push on once again. Can we mount the comeback today, or is it too far fetched to dream on for that? As Meyer on the ball out wide, McGoldrick nearly wins it back, but we just need something special to happen. Hennessy places the ball up. Baldock can win it. McGoldrick can pick it up. Kouyaté just on the pitch. He wins the ball. Fresh legs for Crystal Palace has actually paid off quite well. The ball's over the top. Meyer wins it somehow, and there's an exploited defence here. Meyer on the ball, gets tackled. Osborne can clear, and there's a free kick to Crystal Palace on the edge of the box. Townsend looking for his hat-trick with 10 minutes left of this match. He's going to take the free kick. He hits it off the bar. Can we clear? Yes, we can. Ravel Morrison finds Baldock. We need to counter-attack here as we played it up in towards McGoldrick. McGoldrick now, he's missed that chance a minute ago. He's getting caught up by Kolasinac. He can play a ball through into Parkhouse. Now David Parkhouse is away into the box now. It gets blocked by the defender. Parkhouse again into the box. Who's there? McBurney puts it wide on the header. 3 minutes added on. We have one more attack in this game. Zaha whips it into the box. Vidips clears it. Not as well as I wanted him to. And now we can clear it. Osborne plays it up in towards Freeman. We can have one more attack in this match. And now we can find McGoldrick. There's a ball out wide in towards McBurney. There's not many people in the box. Ollie McBurney needs to be clinical here. Plays inside in towards Parker. He's just come on the pitch. And it's straight at Wayne Hennessy. And that is the end of the match. Surely that is the end of the match. Surely. No, ref, please. Just hold on for 1 second. No, that is it. Crystal Palace have held on. And, oh boy, I cannot believe it. We've had an absolute disaster class of an episode. Townsend gets 2. Crystal Palace win the game 2-1, and I don't know what to say. The directors are going to be on my case now, and that is something I need to be worried about, because we've gone from winning 3 games in episode 7 to losing 3 in episode 8. It just doesn't end well. We were so close to getting it in the second half. We had so many attacks, but Hennessy once again played key for Crystal Palace. Townsend gets man of the match, and I don't really blame him, because 2 goals to win your team the match, just like Greenwood. You can't really complain. Saves, Hennessy only made 3, but 3 of them were clinical. Verips made 3, but he could have made 4 and saved us the game. But at the end of the interview, we're going to go into it and see if there's any important questions they need to ask us. How do you explain not managing to get the goal that would clinch a draw? We can and should do better than that, because we were so close to getting a draw. It would be extra time right now, and we'd surely win because we had the better attacking squad. Townsend was one of the best players to the opposition. Again, how come we were incapable of stopping Townsend? I'm just going to say he's a really good player, because what else can I say? I don't want to bring the team down, but he's a really good player. My players could learn something from watching him, or getting in the right position at the right time. That would be great. Making runs at the right time, that would also be great. But unfortunately, we cannot have everything, but we can work on things. So the sadness doesn't end there. Our next game, which will be in episode 9, is away at Norwich. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Norwich are in the top 5. Let's look at the Premier League standings. Chelsea lead the way ahead of Spurs and Norwich. Manchester City are also drawn on points with Spurs and Norwich, but as I said, Norwich are in the top 5. This is something we need to watch out for, because we're playing them next, and they could field a good side with Timu Pukki there. Ourselves, we're down in 13th. It's okay, but look at the amount of teams drawn on 17 points. There are 6 teams there on 17 points from 12th to 17th, which can prove fatal, because we could be in the relegation zone after losing a match. But we've got a game in hand. We've got 2 games in hand actually on other teams. Manchester United have managed to jump us so far in this episode, and Crystal Palace, the team we just lost to, are at the foot of the table. They're at the very bottom. Cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. But I got asked in the last episode if I could go through the stats of the squad, which I will do now. After 14 games in the Premier League, the most appearances go to Ollie Norwood. He's had 13 in the Premier League, 4 in the Carabao Cup, and 17 in total. Egan and Baldock are on 16 and Morrison 15, but the rest of them have had mainly most of the games. Goals, in fact, who has the most goals for this team? Billy Sharp has the most goals out of everyone in the team, 6 in total, and that all came in the Carabao Cup. He's been unable to convert in the Premier League, which has been very unfortunate. Lys Mousset on 4 with Ollie McBurney. 4 of them for Lys Mousset coming in the Premier League. I don't think we haven't played them at all in the Carabao Cup. Maybe that's why. If we had played in that last game, what could have happened? McBurney has 4, 3 in the Cup and 1 in the Premier League. He needs to work on his Premier League appearance to goal ratio, because that's what I've been looking at. There are the rest of the squad. Robinson has 5 in total, all of them in the Premier League. Billy Sharp has 4, and again with his goals, they're all in the Carabao Cup. He's been very distant in the Premier League so far. Mousset played magnificently in the Premier League so far. McBurney as well, 1 in each. The most changed so far after 8 episodes, it is Marcus Dewhurst. We haven't played him yet actually, I don't think. And he's moved from a 53 to 55 rated. Dean Henderson's moved up 1. Robinson, Verips, Mousset, I could go on and on and on. They've all moved up 1 rating. And I think Billy Sharp has gone down a few ratings. Sharp, McGoldrick, Clark, Jagielka and Wright have all gone down ratings. I mean, they're quite old anyway, they're all in their 30s. And the financial, who is the most valuable player so far? And as you'd expect, it is Dean Henderson, the goalie who's been on form for us. He's got 6 months left of his loan. I believe it is from Manchester United as well. So we're lucky we were able to play him against them today. McBurney and Morrison are also on 8.5 million. Robinson's only on 6.5 million. That would be a steal for him. But where is Lys Mousset actually? Lys Mousset is only worth 3.7 million. We might need to up his contract and give him a release clause if he's going to be performing the way he is right now. But we finally made our way into December, and this is where everything goes hectic. So in the next episode we will be playing Norwich, Aston Villa and Newcastle, and in the following one we will be playing Brighton, Watford and Manchester City. So in the next 2 episodes I will be talking about the transfers that we need to do. There will be polls in them, and that will decide who you want to sign for the January transfer window. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed the episode, even though it has been a disappointing one. As you can see there, Sheffield United missed a chance to equalise against Crystal Palace, which was very unfortunate. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any improvements I can make to the series. Smash a like on it and subscribe to the channel as well. It does support me quite well, and obviously keep supporting the series. It does make me very happier to see all the support that's been given to me on the series, all the likes, even just the views as well. They've been very good, very supportive for the small channel I am. But anyway guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.